Pickleball Dink placement strategy for 2026. If you're winning some dink rallies but losing others, there's a good chance the problem isn't your technique, it's your placement. Most recreational players spend hours learning how to dink, but very few players learn where to dink. And that's exactly why today's video could completely change your pickleball game. Because the truth is this: the best players don't win dink rallies because they dink better. They win because they use a smarter pickleball dink placement strategy. In this video, I'll show you exactly where to place your dinks, why certain dink locations create mistakes, how to control the kitchen line, and how to turn neutral dink rallies into offensive opportunities. And before we jump in, if you enjoy pickleball strategy, drills, and winning tips, hit that like button, subscribe to Pickleball Hustle, and turn on notifications because I post new pickleball content every week. Let's get started. The first thing you need to understand about pickleball dink placement strategy is that not all dinks are created equal. Many players simply try to get the ball over the net. That's not strategy, that's survival. Great players use every dink for a purpose. Every dink should make your opponent uncomfortable. Every dink should move your opponent. Every dink should create pressure. The number one dink target in pickleball is the crosscourt dink. If you've watched advanced players, you've probably noticed they spend a huge amount of time dinking crosscourt. Why? Because the crosscourt dink gives you the largest target area. The court is longer, you have more room for error. The net is slightly lower in the middle, and your opponent has farther to move. A smart pickleball dink placement strategy often starts with controlling the crosscourt rally. Instead of forcing low percentage shots, use cross-court dinks to create consistency and wait for opportunities. Now let's talk about one of the most effective targets in pickleball, the opponent's backhand. Most recreational players have weaker backhands than forehands. That's simply reality. When you consistently target the backhand side, you often force weaker replies. You create more pop-ups. You create more opportunities to attack. You create more mistakes. One of the simplest pickleball dink placement strategies is identifying the weaker side and repeatedly applying pressure. Remember, pickleball is not about hitting harder, it's about creating uncomfortable situations. Now let's discuss another powerful target, the feet. If you watch high-level players, you'll notice they're constantly targeting their opponent's feet. Why? Because balls hit near the feet are difficult to attack. Your opponent has to hit upward, and anytime your opponent hits upward, you're gaining an advantage. One of the best pickleball dink placement strategies is making your opponents uncomfortable by forcing difficult contact points. The lower they contact the ball, the harder it becomes for them to attack. If you're getting value from this video, hit that like button and subscribe because we're just getting started. Now let's discuss the middle. The middle is one of the most underutilized areas in pickleball. Many players automatically aim cross-court or down the line, but the middle creates confusion. Who takes the shot? The left player? The right player? Many points are won simply because players hesitate. A smart pickleball dink placement strategy includes using the middle strategically. Not every time, but often enough to create uncertainty. Confusion leads to mistakes. Mistakes lead to free points. Now let's talk about changing pace. Many players dink at the exact same speed every single time. Their opponents become comfortable. Comfortable opponents are dangerous. A smart dink placement strategy isn't just about location, it's also about pace. Sometimes hit a soft dink, sometimes hit a firmer dink, sometimes push your opponent slightly deeper. Changing pace forces constant adjustments, and adjustments create mistakes. Now let's discuss one of the biggest mistakes recreational players make: dinking directly to comfortable forehands. This happens all the time. A player has an opportunity to move their opponent, but instead hits the ball directly to their strongest shot. That's helping your opponent. Instead, make your opponents move. Make them stretch, make them reach, make them earn every shot. The best pickleball dink placement strategy focuses on creating discomfort rather than convenience. Now let's talk about the attackable dink. Many players wonder when they should speed up the ball. The answer often comes down to placement. If your opponent is reaching, if they're off balance, if the ball bounces high, if they're leaning, those are opportunities. The best players use dinks to create attackable situations. They don't force speed-ups, they earn them. This is one of the biggest differences between intermediate and advanced players. Advanced players understand that great dink placement creates attack opportunities naturally. Now let's discuss drills. The first drill is the Crosscourt Dink Challenge. With a partner, hit 20 consecutive crosscourt dinks, then 30, then 50. Focus on placement rather than power. The second drill is the backhand target drill. Place markers near your opponent's backhand corner. Practice hitting controlled dinks into that area repeatedly. The goal is precision, not speed, not winners, just placement. The third drill is the middle confusion drill. With two opponents, practice dinking into the middle. Watch how often communication breaks down. This teaches you why the middle can be such an effective target. Now let's discuss anticipation. The best pickleball dink placement strategy includes reading your opponents. Watch their paddle, watch their feet, watch their balance, watch their tendencies. Do they struggle with backhands? Do they reach too much? Do they move poorly laterally? The more information you gather, the better your placement becomes. Now let's talk about the hidden secret most recreational players never learn. The goal of dinking isn't to hit winners. The goal is to create mistakes. Many players become impatient. They want immediate results. The best dinkers stay patient. They understand that every well-placed dink builds pressure. Pressure creates errors. Errors create opportunities. Opportunities create winning points. Let's quickly review the best pickleball dink placement strategy. Number 1. Use cross-court dinks frequently. Number 2. Target weaker backhands. Number 3. Attack the feet. Number 4. Use the middle strategically. Number 5. Change pace. Number 6. Move opponents. Number 7. Create attack opportunities through placement. Number 8. Stay patient. Master these principles and you'll immediately win more dink rallies, control more kitchen battles, and force more mistakes from your opponents. If this video helped you, smash that like button, subscribe to Pickleball Hustle, and share it with a pickleball partner who needs better dink strategy. And leave a comment below. What's your favorite dink target? Crosscourt, backhand, middle, or the feet? I read every comment and often create future videos based on your suggestions. Thanks for watching, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next pickleball strategy video.